I saw those videos and I said, I'm coming. Yo, December in Nigeria.
Yes.
It's too much.
Oh my God.
I see Nigeria in opera concerning this Tyla show. She has a world tour and one of her venues in Lagos. And it seems like Nigeria are going to boycott her show due to what's this current situation going on in South Africa. Personally, I have no personal beef against Tyla. I've always been the one to say, you don't treat hate with hate, rather, you treat hate with love. But at the same time, I think that when you're in a position to speak, when you have the influence to speak, use your position, use your leadership to create peace and love. It's so funny, maybe just me. I've never heard Tyla speak about the case of the things that is going on in South Africa. I could understand she doesn't want to spoil her business because, things that have to do with politics and that have to do with social life sometimes get involved with the type of business she's doing. But there's a way you can speak about the human life. Because at the end of the day, you are selling your business to human. You're trying to make people be happy. But this also showed to me that you're not really there for the benefit of people, to entertain people, which is your job. You're there for your personal benefit. But sometimes in life, the best people that do great is those people that think for others. When you think about what you want others to benefit, in that way, you also benefit from it. But I guess because of so much disunity among Nigerians, if you look at her show in Africa, she said what tour. You could see it's only Lagos that is in her show. There's no other African country because Nigeria is used to accepting everybody, even when they are against us. You're just trying to play trick and think Nigeria are dumb people because we are so free-spirited, which is so sad. Well, with what currently, I think that she has actually scrapped the show of the Lagos of our show list. But it's sad that you only put Nigeria because other country won't accept your invitation. But because Nigeria tend to accept everyone. And well, I was also surprised that I thought they said Nigeria doesn't buy tickets. Shows does not open. Because I believe I actually played a video here one time where one South African man is saying that, Nigerians don't have the money to buy tickets.
You can't even sell tickets to a show in Nigeria. Asake's biggest show on the African continent was in South Africa. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're busy chasing trucks with rice.
They don't do shows in Nigeria?
Who can buy tickets in Nigeria?
You see Nigerians living in the big houses in South Africa and you're living in shack. Yeah. Why are you conflicting yourself? Saying Nigeria doesn't have the money to buy, but yes, you're living in shack and the people you are fighting are telling to leave your country are the one living in mansion. I don't understand the idea of Nigeria doesn't have money. But maybe it's your own ideology. I'll leave you to that. But yes, it's sad. When you're in a position to lead, when you're in a position and you have a voice, you have an influence, and you're always trying to stand in defense because you don't want your brand to be affected. It's called selfishness and greediness. If she has a way to speak about it directly or indirectly, not just about Nigerians that are actually suffering in this case of the attack, but other African countries. At the end of the day, your business is all about human and creating happiness for people. So there's a way you can talk about it indirectly and people would know that you stand for humanity than just being so selfish and greedy and think you want to play on people's intelligence. But also, this also give at all. They say that there's no bad publicity. This also give at all some name because I didn't even know about at all. If Nigerian Voice was not part of this, saying that they want to scrap at all from Lagos, I wouldn't have heard about she doing a world tour, which at the end of the day, this works for our favor in some ways, if we would say that like that. But this is just me trying to tell people is that whenever you're in the position to do good, you have the influence. Try to make your influence a very positive one so that people would actually benefit because people look up to you when they see that you have the opportunity to stand at the top. But we will be guided. Nigerians are not stupid. Even if we look so carefree, they're not dumb people. I'm glad Nigeria stands together in this aspect. It's not like something I would wish for anyone because I always pray for love. But if she had actually spoken about the case, yeah, it would be more reasonable for her to actually host her tour in any African country. But she didn't include any African country and you call it what tour. Well, let's be guided. Peace.